Growing up as a scientist and doing science at school, the thing that was most important to me was the hands-on experience of being in a lab and doing science. I don't actually understand how you can appreciate science without that. So this experience of actually coming into a real laboratory, experiencing what it's like, talking to real scientists is like gold dust. I don't think you can really get a deep appreciation of science without that exposure.
This is such a unique opportunity for the children to be able to have such small groups and interactions with an adult that really wants to impart knowledge on them. I've been witnessing some of the sessions as they're going on, and it's just the children are pulling as much information as they can. They're learning, they're excited. It's just a great day overall for education for them.
Today was just an awesome opportunity for the kids to come in and really look at what scientists do daily and also how scientists think. They learned a lot about how to communicate ideas, which is just as important as actually doing the research itself. So I think overall it was just a great opportunity.
It's crazy with viruses and infections so that its genes and inheritance will get in the caterpillar, and eventually those wasps will grow.
I think anytime you can get young people in contact with science and engineering professionals, especially at the age that a lot of these CSOs are at, the effect is huge for the CSOs, but the thing that we all have to remember is these CSOs are going to go back to their schools, and they're not only going to talk about the specific event that they went through today, but they're going to talk about ASU. They're going to talk about bio. They're going to talk about this huge world-class facility as well as all the parts of the campus they haven't seen. And so it makes that thing that seems almost like a dream when you're that young just seem not only real but attainable, and I think it's fabulous.
That means there's an increase for demand of resources like energy to power our world.
My name is Stephen Tucker. I'm a CSO from Ishikawa, and the coolest thing I learned today is the virus that blows up the cells to get them.
They did a really good job. They picked up all the information, and it was really cool to see them be the storytellers.
It was a fun experience, and I think that the students learned a lot about lasers, and I learned a lot about interacting with students and teaching them about science.
We've seen actually smaller animals have higher risk of getting cancer than larger animals.
We had 3 kids in our group, and they were fantastic. They were so enthusiastic. Everything that we talked to them about, the work that Juan was doing, they were excited about everything. They just wanted to learn more and more and more, and it was really incredible and really rewarding. So I'm really glad that I was able to participate.
Science is incredibly empowering, not only with what you can do with it, but just how it helps you see the world. And I think it's tremendously important that young students get the opportunity to see just how eye-opening it is when you learn about how the world works. Sometimes they'll use that to do great things. In other times, it'll just enrich their lives, but it's still incredibly important.
Dear Robert E. Schneider Foundation, thank you for a very special day.